As you can probably imagine, there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so we need a hell of a lot of food to keep them well fed. And this is just a small proportion of what we get through in a year. And this in this room is all donations. This is from a local company, but then the majority of the food we still have to buy in. This batch here, just the wet food, tends to last us about 6 months. Within that, there might be other centres that get short. They might give us a call, and we may then have to split this down to share with them as well. So as you can imagine, we get through a hell of a lot of the stuff. This is about half of the bedding that we have on site at any one time. All donated, mainly from hospitals, army barracks, hotels, other centres as well. Somewhere might have a huge donation at one time, and then that might be distributed throughout the other centres in the UK. Anything that gets a bit lumpy that's no good for people, it tends to come here, we sort through what's useful, and it goes to the dogs. This is the bedding once it's sorted, washed, folded and put away neatly, as opposed to what's in the maintenance shed. We've got 2 sets of washers and dryers here, both on an industrial scale. Like I say, these will run all day long, just trying to clear the backlog of bedding that needs to be processed. Wood pellet boiler, which supplies all the underfloor heating for the main building and the kennels. And this hopper here, this holds the fuel for the biomass boiler, which is directly below us now. It holds about 7.5 tonnes. It's wood pellets, which is compressed wood fibre reclaimed from, well, any sources really, from sawmills or sawdust, old pallets, anything. It's then compressed down into what looks like hamster feed, and is burnt in the boiler down below. And this is what keeps the dogs warm. So you've seen the food side, the storage side, the laundry, and there is a major element of dog ownership that everybody who owns a dog has to deal with, and that's dog poo and how you get rid of it. And obviously a site this size, with this many dogs, it poses quite a large problem. And this is how we deal with it. This is a whoopsie away, and it's a macerator. So the raw sewage is poured into here and it's processed, pulped up like a giant blender really, and then it's pumped away into our sewage treatment system at the other end of the site. And you probably wouldn't believe it, but the water that comes out the other end looks as pure as a mountain spring. It's clear as a bell. So it's amazing what these can do. If we didn't have these, we'd have probably a skip every 2 weeks, solely for waste, and it wouldn't be a nice job slinging bags into a skip. My favourite jobs are the projects, anything out of the ordinary. Activities and stimulation objects for the dogs, whether it's platforms or new toys. We've just put a stile up in the field so they can train dogs to go through them, so it makes it easier when they're rehomed for owners to take them out for walks and things like that. So yeah, there's all sorts of projects that go on behind the scenes. And then there's the everyday stuff as well, the maintenance of the building. With it being technologically advanced, it takes quite a lot of learning. I love dogs. I've got 2 of my own, and we rehomed them from this centre. Moss, who's a border collie, he's just over a year ago, and Brewster, who's a spaniel cross, and we've had him now for probably 4 months, and yeah, they're doing really well. Completely different to when they came into the centre, really come into their own.